Alright, guys. I'm here now, and, well, it's time for our second story. I know I'm working on Slenderman. Please ignore that noise. That's my computer. It's kind of old. Getting a new one soon, I think. For Christmas, I asked for one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get one, though. But, anyway, so what I'm doing with Slenderman is I'm recording one chapter at a time, and in between I'm going to record one episode of one other thing. So I'm going to start Cupcakes. Now, most people finish this in about 20 minutes, so it should be a two-part thing. So expect the three parts of the first chapter of Slenderman, then the first part of this, and then probably around 3 parts of the second chapter of Slenderman, then the ending to this, then more Slenderman, and then the first part of my sequel to this, and then more Slenderman, and then probably the next part of my sequel, which is also in chapters, like Slenderman is quite long as well, and then I'm going to start doing some comedies. Alright, so, let's start reading. I've already wasted 1 minute of my time, I don't really care. Cupcakes by Sergeant Sprinkles, World's Greatest Party Clown. Edited by Eden Pony. Warning, this fan fiction is incredibly gory. I've read it at least 5 times. And may ruin your appreciation of certain My Little Pony characters as well as their titular baked goods. AKA Pinkie Pie and her cupcakes. Read at your own risk. Again, I've read this like 5 or 6 times. The air was warm, the sun was shining, and every pony in Ponyville was having a glorious day. The town square was bustling and crowded, and busy ponies filled the streets. All the pony folk seemed to have somewhere specific to be, all except Rainbow Dash. Her place was in the sky. She tore freely through the air, speeding one way and the next, buzzing the treetops and racing the wind. The blue Pegasus swooped over a schoolyard, much to the delight of the children, then climbed several hundred feet and dove, streaking downward as fast as she could. Seconds before hitting the ground, her wings flew open and she pulled up back into the clear blue. Rainbow felt alive. Suddenly, Dash remembered that she had somewhere to be. She was supposed to meet with Pinkie Pie in 5 minutes. Dash had gotten so caught up in her exercises that she'd nearly forgotten that Pinkie had asked her to meet her at Sugar Cube Corner at 3. Okay, I'm going to stop right there for a sec. I have one problem with this. How does Dash know that it's going to be 3 o'clock in 3 minutes in 5 minutes, if she doesn't have a watch? I don't know. You can't really read the sun, because that would, melt your eyes and stuff, so, yeah. Anyway, back to the story. Pinkie hadn't said why or what they'd be doing, but Dash knew that with Pinkie, it could be anything. Dash wasn't sure if she really wanted to go, though. She was so engaged in her stunts that she thought about blowing Pinkie off to continue flying. But Dash's conscience got the better of her. She knew that it would hurt Pinkie's feelings. After all, Pinkie had said it was going to be something special just for the two of them. Dash considered it and thought, why not? What did she have to lose? Heck, it might be more pranking. Pinkie might have found a bunch more fun stuff to pull on folks, and they had so much fun last time. Dash kicked into overdrive to make up for lost time and sped to her appointment. When Dash walked into the store, she was immediately greeted by her host, who was bouncing in excitement. Yay, you're here. I've been waiting all day, said the jumping pony. Sorry I'm a little late, Pinkie. I've been doing my afternoon exercises and lost track of time, Dash apologized. 1 sec, guys. I gotta scoot down the screen. Where is it? Pinkie giggled and responded in gleeful reassuring. Oh, that's okay. You're here now. What's a few more minutes? I've been so excited thinking of all the fun stuff we're gonna do. I haven't stopped bouncing since I woke up. I almost forgot to breathe. I've been so happy. Dash gave a slightly uncomfortable laugh. She had always appreciated Pinkie Pie's friendly, outgoing way of life, but Pinky's overabundant enthusiasm almost creeped her out. Dash maintained a polite expression, however. If Pinky was this worked up, whatever she had planned must be good. So, you ready to get started, Rainbow Dash? I've got everything all ready, the pink pony said. Dash psyched herself up. You betcha, Pinky. What you got planned? We gonna prank somebody? I got a couple of good ones I've been thinking about. Or maybe we got some stunt. You've got some stunts you think I should try, or perhaps making cupcakes, Pinky happily announced. Baking, Dash said disappointedly. Pinky, you know I'm not good at baking. Remember last time? Oh, that's not a problem at all. I only need your help making them. I'll be doing most of the work, Pinky explained. Okay, I'm gonna stop there again. If she's helping, if you need her help making them, then why would you be doing most of the work? Because the only work in making cupcakes is making them. Anyway, back to the story. Dash thought about for a second. Well, alright, I guess that's okay. What exactly do you need me to do? That's the spirit. Here you go. Pinky handed Dash a cupcake. Dash was puzzled. I thought I was going to help you bake. You will be. I made this one just for you before you got here. So, is this like a tasting test or something? Sorta, Pinky said. Dash shrugged and popped the pastry in her mouth. She chewed a bit and swallowed. Not bad. Okay, now what? Dash asked. Now, Pinky informed her, you take a nap. Puzzled, Dash opened her mouth, but instantly felt lightheaded. A wave of dizziness washed over her. The world spun, and seconds later she collapsed to the floor. When Dash regained consciousness, she found herself in a dark room. She tried to shake her head, but found that a taut leather strap held it firmly in place. She struggled to move, but braces around her chest and limbs glued her to a rack formed from a series of sturdy planks, which spread her legs wide apart. Ew. Dash's wings were the only part of her not tied down, and they fluttered frantically while she struggled to escape. As she writhed, Pinky jumped suddenly into her line of sight. Goody, you're awake. Now we can get started, Pinky stated gleefully. She bounded into the darkness and quickly reappeared, pushing a small cart covered with a cloth. Pinky, what's going on? I can't move, Dash said urgently. Well, duh. That's because you're tied down, chided Pinky. That's why you can't move. I didn't think you needed to be told that. But why? What's happening? I thought you said I was going to help you make cupcakes. You are helping. You see, I ran out of a special ingredient, and I need you to get more. Special ingredient? Dash was now breathing heavily and started to panic. What special ingredient? Pinky giggled and responded, You silly. Dash's eyes widened and her face contorted in fear. Then she started to laugh and said in a voice bordering on hysteria, Ooh, Pinky, you got me there, Pinkie Pie. Ooh, you really got me there, Pinkie Pie. I mean, tricking me into thinking I'm going to be made into a cupcake. I gotta tell you, this is your best prank yet. You win. You're the best. Pinky only giggled even more. Aw, thanks, Dash, but I haven't done any pranks today, so I can't accept your praise. Dash was struggling again. Pinky, come on, this isn't funny. Then why were you laughing? Before Dash could answer, Pinky grabbed the cloth and whipped it off the cart. On the cart was a tray containing various sharp medical tools and knives, carefully organized and wickedly sharp, as well as a large medical bag. Dash was now in full panic mode. She was starting to hyperventilate. Oh, great, I lost my place from that. Starting to hyperventilate. Her mind raced as she tried to reason with the pink pony. You can't do this, Pinky. I'm your friend. I know you are, and that's why I'm so happy I've got you here. We get to share your last moments together, just you and me. Pinky was skipping again. But the other ponies will wonder where I am when the clouds pile up. They'll come looking for me, and then you'll get found out, Dash cried in desperation. Oh, Dash, said Pinky. Don't worry, there are plenty of Pegasus ponies to take care of a few clouds, and besides, no one will find out. I mean, how long do you think I've been doing this? And with that ominous statement, the light suddenly came to life and revealed the rest of the room. Oh no. Dash reeled in horror at the images presented to her. Well, my throat is getting dry from all this reading. The room was decorated with a typical but twisted Pinkie Pie flair. Colorful streamers of dried entrails fluttered around on the ceiling. Brightly painted skulls of all sizes were attached to the walls, and organs done up in pastels filled with helium were tied to the backs of chairs. The tables and chairs were made of bones and the preserved flesh of past ponies. Dash cringed upon seeing the centerpiece of the table nearest to her. The heads of 4 foals, their eyes closed as if they were sleeping, were wearing party hats made from their own skin. With a thrill of terror, Dash recognized one of them as Applebloom's classmate, Twist. How does Dash know who is in Applebloom's class if she's never even been there? Here. Dash's eyes darted back and forth and then fell upon a patchwork banner hanging from the rafters, made from several tanned pony hides. The words "Life is a Party" were scrawled on it in blood red. Dash's attention was brought back by a party horn unfurling and tickling her nose. She gaped at Pinkie Pie, who was standing right in front of her. The party pony was wearing a dress quilted from dried skin, emblazoned with cutie marks. On her back fluttered 6 Pegasus wings, all of different colors. As the Earth Pony skipped in excitement, her necklace of severed unicorn horns clanked together loudly. "Like it?" Pinkie asked. "I made it myself." Desperately, Dash pleaded with the smiling pony before her. "Pinkie, please, I'm sorry if I did anything to you. I didn't mean it. Please let me go. I promise I won't tell anybody." Dash, it's any pony. There you go. "Oh, Dash, you didn't do anything. It's just that your number came up and, well, I don't make the rules. You can't turn back now." Dash was tearing up. How could this be happening? "Aw, don't be sad, Dash," said Pinkie. "Look, this'll cheer you up. I brought you a friend." Seeming out of nowhere, Pinkie produced a brightly painted blue and yellow skull. It was about pony size, but had a very defining feature. A beak. Well, that's it for part 1. I'll see you guys for part 2, which I'm just going to record that now. I'll post these 2 up after chapter 1 of Slender Mane, and I'll see you guys later. Boop!